Nicky Hawkins outside of London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Poor, and he's got to be on the verge now.
Yeah, listen, I'm running out of things to say, Nicky. I'm not, like most of us, I'm not enjoying this anymore, coming in and seeing this. I mean, look, for me, I can only talk about this game as one half. Let's forget the second half, because the second half was non-existent in the sense that we didn't perform well and we were never going to change it, turn it around. I saw the lineup, I saw the system, I was content with that. I was actually content with that. A lot of people might not have been. I thought it was all right. I think first half, let's not look at the goals now. I think we actually played okay in patches, and then there are other patches where we're a little bit slow in transition, particularly on the left-hand side. Now let's talk about the goals.
Well, I was going to say, we was playing well up to the goal, and then it was a sloppy goal to give away, wasn't it?
The goal was a disgrace. The first goal was a disgrace. It was like what Stoke used to do with the lap. Long throw. I knew it was coming because that is what Brentford do. Once I saw that, and we've got, all of our centre-backs there, well, forget Cresswell, but the other two are good in the air, yeah? If you ain't getting that first ball, we're in trouble. So the fact that we didn't win that first ball, we was always in trouble, and therefore, yes, Fabianski pulled out a save, whatever, but once we went 1-0 down, what I then saw and witnessed was, I saw the energy drain from the players. I literally just saw it drain from the players. And then the confidence and everything, after having that good start, having about 5 shots on target and probably against the run, I saw it all change from that moment there. Credit where credit's due, still create some chances. But the second goal, Nicky, the second goal was an absolute joke. And I was saying to my friend who I brought with me today, the fact of the matter is we've got no pace across the whole team, okay? So in defence especially, right, if any of those Brentford guys were going to face us up square on and run at us, we're in trouble. And that was the first time in the game that happened, and it was embarrassing. I'd rather the player just drop down to just kind of gamesmanship to get a foul, because he's not going to want to look at that back. It was terrible. Once that happened, Nicky, it was done. The fans weren't behind the team today because we were nervous. That transmitted onto the players, and the players were nervous, and there was no way back. So let's talk about Moyes now. Now, the thing is, I think Moyes is going to get one more game. I think he'll get the Leeds game, right? And then I think the decision will be made if it's a negative result. I don't even think a draw at Leeds is enough anymore. But I think he'll get one more. And I only say that because we know what our board are like. They're quite supportive, etc., etc. And they've played their hand in terms of what they want. So 3 games, and I think he'll get that game. But what's happened is we've brought in players, and the players that we've brought in, I feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed for them almost, because yes, some of them are not performing, but they're thinking, what have I come into? What have I come into? We can throw stones at them because we're fans, but I think we expected, as fans, these players to come in and turn it around. But in fact, they've come in to be instructed to play us a way that they didn't play at their home clubs. Yeah. So I feel embarrassed for those players.
I think
what do you think them players are thinking? The Scamaccas and the Paquetas.
Well, I think, especially with the Scamacca thing, I mean, we see what happened to Haller, and a lot of people were sort of on Haller's back, me included.
Yeah.
And then, he's taken 18 months to get a replacement, and this is exactly the same thing. And surely the board are looking at him thinking, well, he's a good forward, Haller. He's gone to other places and done it. And now Scamacca's come in. He's meant to be the one that you wanted, and he's gone the same way. And surely they can see that.
Look, I watch Italian football, right? And Scamacca is a very good player. The thing with Scamacca, he's young and he's fresh. He's 23, and he is someone that actually needs an arm around him. Now, when he came to our club, there was almost a masterstroke that Moyes could have played, which he did with Arnautovic, which is if you make him the bee's knees and put your arm around him, say, we're going to build this around you, you're going to be the guy, we're going to make our play run through you and that, I think he'll feed off that, yeah? If he has a shit game or a bad pass or whatever, his head's going to go down, and we've seen it. There's times it looks like he's not interested, but I think he's one of those guys that needs an arm around him, and where he's young, he's vulnerable. I think where we're in this dogfight now, this sort of situation is not built for him, and we're not going to get the best out of him unless there is a dramatic change in the way that we set up or play. And that's my views on it. The left-hand side, for me, continues to be the problem, even though it's the side that our team seem to be most comfortable. It's a problem because what we have is Creswell is no longer got the legs to, run beyond whoever's playing in front of him to then deliver a cross. So then therefore, Ben Rama or whoever will play there, this season's been Ben Rama, he's always going to double back. And the opposition know he's going to double back. And then when he passes it to Cresswell, that's when you want him to whip it in, but he's not going to. He's then playing it square to Rice, and we're doing this slow transition triangle nonsense. The other side, where we've seen Bowen decline, that's where we need to be focusing on that side, really and truly, because Soufal, as bad as he has been defensively in this game, offensively, he was crossing the ball in the box and he put in some good crosses, yeah? But the left-hand side, we're too cosy and comfortable down there. The right-hand side, but yeah, I'm running out of things to say, Nicky, literally, man. It's a shame. Moyes will get one more game, in my opinion, but we need a change. Players have lost confidence in him, and I think us fans have also lost the confidence in him.
Well, I think the writing's on the wall then. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Nicky.
Cheers.